share it with your friends.
Yeah,
That's what
sure,
we want.
I'll do that, definitely.
This is a bean sheller right here. Came out of a house on the other side of DuPont. Are you familiar where the Felix Harvey Highway takes off? Like going to Kinston?
Maybe.
Anyway, but that's
sure.
about where that house was. And they wanted us to have it. It's an old-timey bean sheller. You drop the beans in there and it knocks the hull off and you get the beans out of it. But and I kind of rush you because I know you don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah,
But this is stuff you would see around the farmstead, you know. This here is a corn sheller. So we eat soft, sweet corn, but the corn for horses and chickens and cows and stuff, they leave it out there in the field till it turns hard like that. And then they drop the ear of corn in there, give that a turn, it knocks the shells off and spits the cob out the back. And then they can take that, scoop it up, go feed the animals and stuff. That's an old knife sharpener. This is a tobacco truck, which is how they would bring tobacco out of the fields. It would be mule or horse drawn. I was trying to see if there was here's a similar one that wasn't on wheels, it was on sleds. But you see, they're pulling the tobacco and they'll throw it in that box, and then they'll take that, they'll head it up to the barns.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is just other mule drawn and hand tools that people would use. This is old blacksmith's forge there. We heat up the metal so he can hammer it out and shape it and stuff. The old liquor still.
All right. Lots of historic things.
And then it goes up in here. This is the principal and his wife. This was the black school before we integrated. So that's them. This is a blueprint of the building. Just different stuff from around town. Some real old toys that youngins used to play with. This is fossils that was found around the area. As a matter of fact, do you know where the Green Mead Run is that goes through Greenville?
Where?
It's
The railroad?
No, the Green Mead. It's a canal or creek.
Yes, I know where it goes.
That's where that big old shark's tooth come from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That whale vertebrae and
Interesting.
rib bone. A lot of this stuff is found fairly local. People wouldn't know it. And this is our Indian rooms here. We got the old stone tools and stuff that the Indians would have used. We got some of these are all native wildlife that would be in the area.
Who are these people?
So right here, the big old rat, this was called the Rat Killers Association.
Okay.
Wiley Gaskins lived outside of town, and they were really, really big in the Democratic Party. And every year they had a big get drunk party and eat and drink and raise money and all that. And that's picture from the old rat killing. That was held right down the road there many years.
Okay.
And this is some stuff that you use around the house. Got your old sewing machine, ice cream makers. This right here, if you'll give a pull on that right there, that's a piece of wood that's turned to stone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wood that's come to stone. Let me flip on a few more lights so you can see. Grifton had, you can see right here, Grifton had a semi-pro ball team way back in the day. These are some of the highlights around Grifton. This is at the stoplight. That was a Catholic church to begin with. This is Grifton High School. So when you go by Grifton School now, you got that circle where the buses park, and that's where that is. Of course, that's the train depot. And this is a bridge that when I was young, we used to cross the Contentney Creek to go to Kinston. That's been gone and for a right good while. We've got some of the military memorabilia from our veterans from around the area. A Civil War display with field fine, bullets and stuff like that. Have you been to Kinston?
Yes, I've been.
You know how much larger Greenville is than Kinston is.
To Green
But if
State.
you look at this map right here, that is the city square of Greenville in 1863 versus the city grid of Kinston. Kinston was twice the size of Greenville back then. That's in 1863. And got a little doctor's room here where the dentist and local doctors, their equipment and stuff. I've actually been in that chair.
Oh, really?
I've been on that table. Yep.
Okay, thank